started with your game tonight. Let me take you back to New Orleans and everything unfolding there with Sean Payton's announced retirement. Obviously a hallmark of New Orleans sports. Your thoughts on his legacy to the city and perhaps any interactions you might have had with him?
Yeah, I was just as surprised as anybody else when I saw the news. But Coach Sean Payton, his longevity in New Orleans speaks volumes to the coach and leader he was and what he represented. Coming into a franchise and honestly, him and his staff and, acquiring Drew Brees, changing, how people view the Saints. He goes down as the winningest coach in franchise history and, known as a brilliant offensive mind. And, that was all on display his entire 16 years in New Orleans, and he'll be missed.
For you tonight, a big challenge yourself, down 3 starters, 80 points. How do you approach this one? A lot of young guys are going to get an opportunity to step up and perhaps show what they've been working on.
Yeah, to your point, Jen, it's an opportunity for our young guys to come together and play hard, compete, and execute. Our goal tonight is be solid. If we can continue to be solid throughout the course of the game, it allows us to be good. The guys in the locker room are excited, and we'll get out here and look forward to the challenge ahead.
Coach, when you game plan for a guy like Joel Embiid, what really stands out to you about his game?
I couldn't hear the first part of you.
When you game plan for Joel Embiid, what just really kind of stands out to you about his game?
Don't let him touch the ball. No, he's been on a tear lately, and arguably, he's an MVP candidate this season. The way he's been playing, he's healthy, he's in shape, he's carrying the team. He's a load, and we got to send multiple guys at him, like most teams have tried to do. But he's seen it all. We just have to be aggressive. Like I said, try to take the ball out of his hands as much as possible, show him different looks, and just be physical all night.
I have a broader question for you. Just as a first-year head coach, how have you learned how to structure a practice schedule and the workload on guys? Because I know it's quite different from when you were a player. So how have you kind of learned how to do that in your first year in this position?
Having an opportunity to learn under Steve Kerr, learn under Monty Williams was huge for my growth as a coach. And then, we still rely on our playing experiences. It's a lot of it is feel and talking with the coaching staff and the medical team about how our guys are feeling that day. Is it a practice that we can ramp up? Is it a practice that we need to dial back some? And we just kind of go in that direction. But every day that we come in with the mentality to win. And it may be a short practice or a short film session, but we want to make sure we get something out of it.
First time back here as a head coach, when you walked in here, what was coming to your mind, and what emotions do you anticipate being out there tonight?
Even before I walked in, the moment the plane lands in Philadelphia, there's a connection, and this city, this organization is a part of what raised me in the NBA, and I'm grateful to have started my career here. And then walking through these doors, it just brings back so many memories and great times with my teammates, the staff here, and the fans.
Who here would you say had the biggest impact on you in terms of becoming, basketball-wise, and becoming a head coach from your time with the Sixers?
There were a number of people, but the names that stick out to me is Aaron McKee, who's at Temple, Kevin Ollie, Mo Cheeks, his time being here, Kyle Korver and I, we just had some discussions the other day, and this city, this team, this organization, they embraced me, and I'm grateful for it.
When you were back here last week for Villanova, were you able to connect at that time with any of the people you just mentioned, or when you just came back today?
I wasn't at that time because it was such a short trip. We were in New York playing, and I drove in for the Villanova game and then right back. So I didn't get an opportunity to come to the city or do anything. But I'm sure I've already run into a number of people so far being here, and I look forward to seeing more.
About all the memories, are there one or two that particularly stick out there, like the first things that come to your mind?
My first cheesesteak here in Philadelphia sticks out for sure, but you know, I wouldn't say there's one particular memory. It's a collective of a number of people that invested in me, people that just treated me with the utmost respect and love, and I'm grateful.
What do you remember most about Elton as a teammate?
Elton was great. He took a lot of us young guys under his wing, kind of showed us the ropes, watched film with us, and you know, he's everything that you wanted for a star, a leader, and a role model at that time here in Philly, and I'm proud of him.
When you go up against Doc, like, is there like any special feeling for you? Like actually, what kind of influence did he have on you to kind of get you into coaching a little bit?
Doc has been great. I played for him with the Clippers, and from that time on, he's always predicted that I may have an opportunity to coach in this league, and we stay on text messages. He's been influential in my development as a coach, and you know, we'll go out tonight, we'll compete, and after, we'll continue to talk about basketball like we normally do.
Has he been texting you like throughout the season? Like, is he kind of giving you pointers here and there or anything?
Yeah, he has, especially early in the season when it was tough for our team. We didn't have a great start, and so Doc was one of the coaches that I leaned on, and you know, we would text each other back and forth.
Well, sorry, we don't follow every day, but you may have updated already, but have you guys heard from Zion and what's going on and when he might be able to get back with the program with the team, and when he might be able to return? Is there any communication?
Yeah, it's communication with him, but right now there's no further update. I mean, he's just got to get healthy, and we'll see what happens. We'll see where he is here shortly.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.